Hey, what's up, people? It is the Kirby Jones here with something. And it's not quite a check-in because I've had literally no change since the last time I did a video, but I had some things rolling around in my head as they are wont to do, and first of all, excuse the appearance. I look like 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon. So I had a little book club thing, and then I was hungry, so I stopped for some food, and I was like, well, you're just sitting here, you should do a video. So I'm doing a video. So first of all, hi. Second of all, I really feel like I need some sort of weight loss surgery referral fee, bounty, reward, something like that, because the number of people that have had weight loss surgery that I know that have had it since I had it, I could probably count on two hands now. Like, people that have reached out to me that are like, I totally love how this has gone for you, and I'm looking into it. Has been astounding. And I'm super happy about that, not because I just need everybody on the planet to have weight loss surgery, but because I know what it took to make that decision and to grab a hold of my life and decide that I wasn't going to live like that anymore. I wasn't going to be in pain anymore. I wasn't going to be unhappy anymore. I wasn't going to be fat anymore. I was just tired. I was fat as hell, and I was tired. And so I'm super happy and proud of everyone who has taken that step, even if all you've done is gone to a seminar. I'm overjoyed at all of the people in my life that have decided to make the same decision. At the same time, it's a crazy responsibility and kind of weird. like one of them really sent me a message and said, I've been watching you. And I'm like, huh? And she was basically like, I wanted to see what life was like years out from surgery, not just the first 3 months, but the first 3 years. And I wanted to see what this looked like long term. And another person said, you're out 5 years, and I'm just seeing how you're living and how things are going. You haven't experienced any regain. Let me find some wood to knock on. There's no wood in this car. Knock on wood, not experience any regain. Life seems pretty cool for you. So what a crazy responsibility, though, to know that people have their eye on you and they're watching how well you do. Not in the negative way, as in they're trying to wait until you fail, but in the way of, I just want to see how this goes so I know if I can do it. So that's cool. I have a couple of friends that have had surgery within the last week, so congratulations. Healing vibes, and welcome to the loser's bench. It's absolutely freaking crazy, but it is also the most fun I have ever had losing weight. And one of the things that I was thinking about a while back, it was probably a couple weeks back, and I meant to do a video on it, was when people feel like they're gaming the system. They feel like they're cheating. They feel like they're bucking the rules. They feel like they're not following doctor's orders. But really, are you? Can you really game the weight loss surgery system? And of course you can. There's little micro ways that you can eat around your surgery. I used to have an RNY friend called Hazy Frog. You guys remember Hazy from Low Carb Friends? She said, I'm just always a fat girl inside. And in my mind, I'm always just trying to figure out when I can eat again. So if I eat a couple of bites every 20 to 30 minutes, I can eat whatever I want. And we laugh, but that's kind of how it goes. That's gaming the system. That's being able to eat what you shouldn't be able to eat because you do nothing but eat. But really, like for me, after a certain point, I'm tired of eating that and I stop. Like, my full intention is to eat all of it, but the way my taste buds are set up now and my patience and the fact that I stay full for a long time, I'm just tired after a while. Like, and you know, and I would do the same thing. Like, in the summer, I love seafood, and so I would go to the seafood place, Joe's Crab Shack. So you could get like the Old Bay steamer, which has shrimp, crab legs, lobster. I'm not a huge lobster fan, but I'll take it. I'll eat it. And then it comes with potatoes and corn. Almost never eat the potatoes and corn. I eat like a bite of corn because I love corn, but it's just a starch. So, you know, I like a bite or two of buttery corn, and then I'm done with that. But I would just focus on the seafood, and there's so much seafood. And seafood is less dense for me than chicken or beef, so I can eat more of it. But even still, I would get off early on a Friday and drive to Joe's Crab Shack and get my little steamer and bring it home and start eating at like 4 o'clock. And I might still be eating at 11 o'clock because I am going to eat all of this food. All of this food. So if I start eating at 4, and I'm going to get full every 4 shrimp I eat, and I'm going to get full every crab leg I eat, and I'm going to get full for every 2 or 3 bites of lobster, it's going to take me a smooth 6 hours to eat this meal. So thank God it was seafood, high protein, low fat, except for all the butter. But what if it was an entire pizza? Can I game the system to eat an entire pizza? I know from my experience, no. Because Jelly doesn't really like tomato sauce. All that acid is rough. All that grease is rough. All that bread from the crust, I don't like so much. Occasionally I can just pull the toppings off and throw it into a bowl and eat on that for a little bit. But for the most part, no, I can't. I cannot eat a whole cake. It would take me a month to eat a whole cake. I know that you think you can, because if you eat a little bit every few hours, you can finish. Something about our systems, for me at least, prevents me from wilding out like that. And I know that sometimes I'll go grab something and be like, I am gonna pig out. I'm gonna get 2 slices of pizza. I can't eat a whole pizza, but 2 slices of pizza. I'm a wild out. I will go get a bag of potato chips. Now, not the big bag, but the small snack, you know, the $1.99 bag. I'm gonna eat these chips. And like 3 hours later, I haven't finished that bag of chips because I cannot eat all that food. Like, I really thought I was doing something. I really thought I was pigging out, and I can't do it. I'll go to the store for sweet stuff and walk out with grapes because grapes sound better. Like, I can just look at something and I can smell the butter and the sugar in it, and I just know that's not gonna happen. And I'm saying this at 5 years out, where I've eaten everything. Food doesn't really excite me unless I'm gonna go out to eat. So for me, like, regular eating doesn't really turn me on unless, you know, I go to the cafeteria at work and they're serving something new. But I'm the type to get excited about, like, when they're serving steak tacos. I'd be like, ooh, red meat. And then I just eat the meat out of the taco and leave the tortilla on the plate. I get excited about meat. On occasion, I'll get excited about sweet stuff, but your body, your physiology, the way your body works, the way your taste buds work, the way your stomach works changes so drastically that pigging out becomes maybe a fourth of a cupcake. Pigging out becomes maybe a half a bag of chips. Pigging out becomes getting excited and salivating over a dinner of protein and just planning out your evening so you can eat that whole entire plate. It's just weird how the mindset changes and what becomes your new normal and what becomes what you can tolerate, what you can put up with. Like, I know people that will still eat themselves sick, and I can't do it. I do not like that feeling. Like, have you ever been so full your back hurt? I don't like that feeling. I don't like throwing up. And yes, at 5 years out, I can still eat too fast or eat too much, and here it comes. At 5 years out. Now I have super tight restrictions still. My sleeve is small still. And I'm not one to stuff my sleeve. That last bite is never worth it. I am always willing to leave a bite or two or half or whatever on the plate. If it's not going to warm up well, I'm not getting a to-go box. I will just eat of it what I can and push it away. But I was just thinking one night about how we really think we're doing something, and if you compare it to pre-surgery eating, you're not really doing nothing. You're not really doing anything, and sometimes you have to think about if it's worth the effort, if it's worth the calories, if it's worth the carbs, is it worth the sugar, is it worth the headache, is it worth feeling sluggish, is it worth needing a 3-hour nap? One time I went to this place, the name of it escapes me, but I had a pancake the size of my head. I promise you it was the size of my head. I did not eat the whole pancake, but it was like a sweet, like a peanut butter, honey, something or other, and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I had 2 or 3 bites of that pancake. I just barely made it home. I took a 3-hour nap. I cannot handle that. I cannot handle that sugar anymore. I can't handle all that, those carbs, that heavy food. And sometimes I look at people, like I'll watch random YouTube videos. There's a gal I love that lives in Japan, and she just loves to eat, and she loves sushi, and so they go to the sushi restaurants where it comes on a track, and so you just pull the plates off, and I really just sit and watch her videos because I watch her eat, and I tell her I can't eat like that, so I'm just watching you, so have a good time. You have one person at least watching you eat, which is weird, but it's just a weird thought. Like when you sit and think about it, when you're this far out and things are so new but normal, and then you're going back to trying to help new patients get on the loser's bench and get on that train and trying to explain what it feels like to be sleeved. It's a whole other world. It really is a whole other world, and I fully believe in programs that help you ramp down from whatever you're eating right now into VSG land, because the transition, if you go from one to the other, is extreme and it's hard. And I do understand how, people would have a hard time when you go from pasta and garlic bread on Thursday to protein shakes on Monday. It's hard. It's hard. I fully believe in ramping down. But I don't know if these rambles made any sense, but it was just something that was on my mind, and I just have been thinking about it lately, and I don't remember what triggered it, but I think it was just a new VSGer that was really trying it, really trying to push the envelope, and I was just kind of laughing because I was like, you're not really doing anything. Your sleeve is not going to let you go past a certain point. Your sleeve pouch band is basically designed to stop that, and I mean, you could try, but I don't like wasting my time. My sleeve does not like to be pressed. She's a diva, so you know, sometimes I imagine her as a person with like big hoop earrings, like chewing gum, filing her nails, like, okay girl, okay, so you think you can do this, all right, you think you're brand new, somebody doesn't know me. Oh, are you full? Oh, interesting, because I wasn't gonna let you eat that anyway. Oh, that did look good on the plate, but now that you've had a bite of it, you don't like the taste of it, do you? Okay, yeah, girl, yeah. What are you, new? Are you an idiot? Don't you know how this works? Y'all, this life is crazy. The sleeved life is adventurous. It's a lot of fun. It's nerve-wracking. My sleeve gets on my dang nerves at times because I'll be like so hungry, but nothing sounds good. She doesn't like anything. Yesterday you liked chicken and today you won't take chicken. What the heck? It's just crazy. So to think that you can mind over matter with your sleeve, that's very funny. It's very, very funny. I don't know what the point of this video is, but sometimes you just want to emote and you want to talk about how it's weird. It's just weird. I gotta go home. I have writing to do and laundry and Criminal Minds to watch. So, hope you all are having a wonderful day, a wonderful month. What day is it? Oh, it's past the 21st, so I thought it was somewhere near my surgery anniversary. The 21st of every month I do something, but whatever. I'm gonna go. You guys have a great day.